Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day out there, safe day. And it's a TGIF Friday, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Serve the one you love. Once you decide to be a couple, you're there to serve the one you love. To serve your love to your lover. In every kiss and every touch, you feel you're there to please the one you love without expecting anything back. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 34, NASDAQ up 4, S&P's up 4.5, gold contract up $14, trading gold contract up $20, sorry folks, at $1,662 an ounce. Silver up 82 cents at $32.17 an ounce. Platinum up $4 at $1,626 an ounce. Copper up 4.5 pennies at $3.80 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.53 at $106.88. Bonds are up 27 ticks, trading out at 137.29. And the dollar index was down 44 ticks, trading out at 79.55. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We get down to 1386, rejects that lower price, closes at 1397. This high out here that we had hit this past Monday, folks, wants to get hit. That's 1402 is the low, 1414 is the high. We're coming into window dressing next week, which is the end of the month, beginning of next month, and I suspect we'll see that baby get hit. The way that's set up right there right now, we get a nice little doji on a weekly basis, though, but bottom line, it wants to get hit. No conviction up, no conviction down. It's going to want to go back topside again. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow, same setup in the Dow. What you have with the Dow, she gets down to a price point of 13,000 today, rejects that, closes at 13,080. That high wants to get tested. NASDAQ Composite. Composite, same get up, sideways market out here, up $4. Bottom line, though, did $1.4 billion. You know, this also wants to go after that high. The high that the NASDAQ Composite wants to go after was the high on Wednesday. That's 3090. And, of course, it's still all about Apple. If you haven't seen that Apple 24-hour station yet, folks, just Google it. You'll see the Apple Financial 24-hour station. I'm only kidding, folks, by the way. Apple today, what Apple did is at 596. And let's see what we have. This is a little pretty deal up here. You get a beautiful doji at the high there, too. Bottom line is, though, that high, it's not ready to give it up. I don't expect it's going to give it up. The way window dressing works, particularly when we're at highs and been at highs like this, you come in. Let's see. So next week's the 26th. We start the 26th. Yeah. The end of next week, maybe we get some juice, meaning that, you know, then, well, I want to see how it tests the high once again. Test the high with lighter volume. The XLE at this point is the only indice that is given an indication, bottom line, that it does want to trade lower. We had the XLE to ABC down with conviction, broke the B point, did everything that it should have done. Today, beautiful thing, goes up on 13 million. That's what I was waiting for. Why? Because it came down on 20. The XLE, I'd love to see it get into approximately, we're at 72.26. I want to see it up about another $1.20. Gets up about another $1.20 if the volume dies. Then you get action, even to 74, because that would be setting up. That would be setting up another ABC structure on the way down. Inside the weighting structure of the XLE, it's talking, walking, and squawking that it wants to go lower and a lot lower. We take a look at the XLE on a weekly basis. You can see that when we hit the 76.50, which was the week of February 24th, we did that with 50 million shares. Check this out, versus 205 million, 25% of the volume. First part. Second part, which gets just as good, what ended up happening? So we got a high of 50 million. You know what we came down with this week, folks? 75 million. There's your confirmation. You're going into a higher, you're going to the downdraft, and you only had 25% of the, you were 75% shot. You made the high. You come down. What do we come down on? 100% of what you hit the high. See ya. Don't want to be ya. TVIX. We were talking about TVIX yesterday. And this is just an absolute mess. But bottom line, yesterday, where she was, TVIX. Okay, so TVIX, folks, was trading out. It closed yesterday at $10.20. And we were talking about that, hey, listen, the net asset value of this is still, it was $7.83. Bottom line, sure enough, it gaps away this morning. It comes down another $3. So in the course of 2 days, folks, it's down 50%. Now, what do we have here? You're trading out at $7.16. Your net asset value now is $6.86. So what has happened is that in the course of 24 hours, it went from a 89% premium to a 3.9% premium. Okay, now, in case anyone owns GAZ out there. Now, GAZ, folks, is the iPath Dow Jones USB Natural Gas Total Return Sub-Index, ETN. ETN, of course, is Exchange Traded Note. Now, the thing to understand about notes is that they're cash payments at the end. If you own this baby, there's a bid out there at $450. Sell this thing so quick you can't see straight. This also is going to crash, folks. And this is why. This has a premium of 86%. The market's not onto it yet, okay? And if you are out there and you have it, just get rid of it, okay? Because what you're going to see, you know, today it started, it's down 38 cents, not the end of the world, okay? But bottom line, the accelerated started out here today, and it's only going to be a matter of what day that they say, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I buying something with a cash payment of, in this case, so watch this. So the net asset value of the GAZ right now is $2.44. It's trading at $4.52. So if they stop trading, they stop doing business, and they all stop doing business at some point, you're buying something for $4.52 that's worth $2.44. That isn't how the market works, folks. So bottom line, get out of town and get out of town quickly. 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at some of the high volume stocks out here, even though we didn't have any high volume. We want to go to KBH first. KBH. Okay. KBH come out with numbers today. Market didn't like the numbers. Oh, look at that. It came all the way back, too. Interesting. No. Is it KBH? 1 second. Yeah, it was. Okay. It's only down $1. Well, it's 10%. $10 stock. Okay. KBH is the home builder. The low out there is $5.02. The high is $13.60. So what ends up happening today? Monster volume, 33 million. Now, when you take a look at KBH, what you have is this, folks. You started out in October at $5. You went up 130%. You got to expect a pullback. Well, what was sticking out like a sore thumb was $7.65 to $9.34. That was the break topside on January 11th. You got higher highs, no volume. What ends up happening? You get croaked. This is not a buy yet, but the reason I want to bring it up is this. It will be a buy. What it has done is that it blew the volume out before it got to the swing first off. The swing is $9.24. So there's a huge amount of energy that's out of it. This will take 3, 4, 5 weeks. Let it get back into the 924 first. What I expect you'll probably get is probably more than likely you'll get into this 765. You get into the 765 and you get in there with lighter volume, that's going to be a buy. We go to Lennar, L-E-N. We take a look at Lennar. Lennar still hanging strong up there. You had volume come out of it, though. Lennar's an equity that went from $12 to $28. You just hang tight. All these builders are going to come back, and these builders are in a trend going topside, folks. With volume, by the way. Lennar can get back to about $20. It's a beautiful thing. You get $20, you get lighter volume, you very well could have a very large ABC structure on the way up. This is Tom O'Brien, this is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.